Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. How are you today? I hope you are in good condition and situation. Let me introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Riki, and my student number is 2017404018. Today, I want to share my opinion about the question that has been delivered by my lecturer. Well, my main purpose on teaching English is to transfer knowledge to my students. I really believe that by transferring my knowledge and teaching it to students, my knowledge will be never lost and always float as heavy as the fountain of water. I want to be a professional teacher who mastering the subject matter and the class as well. Then I want to be a teacher who is loved, admired, and awaited by my students every time I have a class. I will try my best as well to develop my teaching skill. Therefore, my students will be able to accept what I will teach easily and properly. The competencies that I must have in order to become professional teacher are I must have a skill to organize the class very well. Also, I must have abilities to teach the subject matter clearly with briefly explanation and easy to understand. Another competence I must have is I must master what subject I teach very well. Last but not least, I must be able to make the class looks live and cheerful with every way. I want to use humanistic learning theory as a theory in my class. I want to use this theory because, as we know, the purpose of the theory is to humanize humans in the learning process. Being a professional teacher means we have to humanize our students and not force everything to them. I believe by using this theory, I will be able to make my learning and teaching process become more effective. The approach that I'd like to use is student-centered approach. I want to use this approach because it has many advantages and less of disadvantages. The approach itself is very flexible. The student get freedom to apply their experiences in learning process by using the provided facilities in order to gain good understanding of the learning itself. In spite of it has disadvantages too, yet I think I will overcome it by several effective methods. I think I'd like to use and prioritize discussion as the method in the learning process. I want to use discussion as a method in learning process because this method has several benefits, such as it can stimulate the creativity of students in the form of ideas, crafts, and new breakthrough in problem solving. Then it also can develop mutual respect for the opinions of others, widening knowledge and fostering to get used to deliberation in solving problems. In order to carry out the learning effectively, I think I'd like to make my class full of discussion and games in the implementation and using some fun teaching method so the class will get lack of stress. It is very important to pay attention to the class situation, child psyche, and the learning method so the class will be carried out effectively. If there are students who have difficulties in the learning process, I will overcome it by using several different effective approaches and methods depending on the difficulties itself. Such as if I find student who has learning difficulties like dyslexia, I will use MSL or multisensory structured language as a method. I will use this method because it can help us to be more focused on understanding vocabs, fluency, spelling, and pronunciation, so the student will be get more easy way to understand the material. So, thank you for your kind attention. And the last to say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.